First thing, to access the battery on the Freeride, there's a little switch here to pop the seat. If you guys haven't seen that, right at the back of the seat. You just reach your hand in there and you pop it. It's kind of like a quick release on the 690. And that brings the panel up, and then your battery's exposed here. And when I first got it, I was checking off all my battery charges, but I've since got ADHD and don't do that anymore. Next is loosen the waterproof plug for the charging port. And it's proprietary. It's got its own little pins and stuff here. And you can see there's a white dot. So here we have the 220 plug into the house. This cable is actually provided by KTM. That's the one that comes with the bike. And it plugs into this Schuko connector, which is a European standard for, I think, maybe Germany. Here is the power switch to turn the charger on. And here's the charger itself. So the charger itself has storage mode, normal mode, and fast mode. Storage mode charges the bike up to 50% and then turns it off so that you can store it for long periods of time. Normal mode is if I believe you have a steady 10 amp source, you just use that one. And if you have, I think, up to 15 amp source, you can use the fast charge, which charges the battery quicker. So we're gonna keep it in normal mode. I always start it in normal mode just in case, I don't know, I don't trip a breaker or something, turning the thing on. All right, so now I have the KTM Proprietary charge plug, and you just line up the white dots. And I'm doing this looking through the monitor here, so there we go. And it slides right in. And it's connected back to the charger. So like I said, I like to keep it in normal mode. And then just hit the on button. You'll see the status light come on solid. And in a second here, you'll hear a trip, solenoid trip or something like that. And it shows that my battery still has whatever, the 30% knob. And then once this starts blinking, like it just did, that means it's charging. So once it does that, then I usually click it up into fast mode because I know that this is a reliable source of power. We're actually charging off solar roof panels right now. And so this is a properly installed outlet. And yeah, in about probably an hour and maybe 45 minutes from now, this thing's gonna be completely charged up. So since many of you don't know, because you don't have one of these bikes, it comes with this little tiny accessory battery. This is what charges the ignition. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those little Power Wheels batteries. It's a little tiny Yuasa. And this runs all your accessory stuff. So you slide it in there. It's got these quick little disconnect things. I actually disconnect those when I come back from riding. It's just something I do so that it isn't drawing anywhere anyhow. This is a little fuse panel, obviously. And you can hear the charger's gone into fast mode. And it's keeping itself cool by turning the fan on, so you can hear that. Yeah, so I just disconnect these, and sometimes if your bike won't start, just make sure that these haven't got any corrosion or something, just like any other battery. But I like to disconnect them. That way, you know, if you were commuting on this thing in town, if you had it street legal, you could potentially take these off, and then, you know, nobody's gonna know to plug those in to steal it, unless they just pick it up and throw it in the back of the truck. So yeah, that's the process. Not too tough at all. I also plan on showing you guys how to charge it with a generator, and I hope to show you on how to charge it on 110 also, but the parts that I got for the 110 thing were bad, and so I had to send them back. And my house wiring at my house is kind of goofy, so I haven't had a chance to do any of those videos. I know some people are disappointed in me for that, but I just want to do it right so the information's out there correctly and you guys have a good source to reference to learn how to do this. Alright, so we're done charging. All the lights are lit up. I always just click it back to normal. And then you just hit the off button. And this will kind of decharge itself and click. You'll hear the solenoid. And there it goes. Reach up to the plug. Do not pull on the cord part. And there you go.